Hello and welcome. Episode 8. And you may see something different in the arena. That's because there is a new arena. We have a brand new arena with new hazards for the screws. With full battery again. They're ready to screw some butts, I guess. I don't know. We have a pit in here. So obviously don't go over that. There's higher walls, so the fight should be a lot longer. And the first two bots to step foot in the arena is going to be the Hammer Suplexer of Spartan and the double flippers of Brick Separators. 3, 2, 1. But the first fight of the new arena began. Spartan squaring up with the first Brick Separator bot. They're in a blind spot, but Spartan getting flipped around. Spartan escaping the blind spot now. Getting under one of the Brick Separator rods, but here comes the other one. Flipping Spartan around. Big flip there goes a piece of Spartan. Huge flip. The Brick Separator bots, they pack a big flip and they pack a big punch. But now Spartan gets under him. Clanking down. Getting a good grab. Oh, a big pieces come flying off of Spartan. Brick Separators flipping Spartan all over the arena. Spartan missing an entire fourth, almost going out of the arena. Spartan getting flipped around here. Big flip there. Brick Separator is just demolishing Spartan right now. Oh no, Spartan's hammer's stuck in the screws. We're gonna have to get an unstick from the screws here. And now Spartan back on the screws again, getting grinded up in there, and that hammer is once again stuck. Oh, it came unstuck for a little bit, but stuck again. We're gonna have to get another unstick. Well, that'll resume. Spartan's out of the screws now. Brick Separators trying to get him out of the arena, but they're definitely not going to get him high enough for that. Big flip, and there he goes out of the arena. Spartan going flying out of the arena, and Brick Separator getting the win. What a fight. Brick Separator just tossed Spartan up and out of the arena. And there goes Spartan, and I'm pretty sure there goes, because I'm pretty sure they're 0-3 now, which would eliminate them from the tournament. But Brick Separator is another win for them. Next up, we have a returning trio in Revamp. We have the Hammer Saw, the Vertical, and the Horizontal, taking on the Wedge of Color Palette, which is meant to just completely... Color Palette is just trying to control all three of them and take down two of them to win the match. And if Color Palette does so, they, I guess, win the match. But Revamp, they just need to take down Color Palette, and they win. 3, 2, 1. Bot battle again. Color Palette. They have that wedge already. Momentum failing to spin up their weapon. Getting down those little lifters, trying to flip over momentum, and they do. And here comes the vertical spinner to take off the back self-righter. That was a good snipe from them. Let's take the Color Palette into the screws now. Color Palette gets up. And here comes the Hammer Saw to get a hit. The Hammer Saw is trying to break Color Palettes, and they do get a good piece off, but they break again. Color Palette trying to get him out of the arena here. And here comes Velocity again, but misses their hit. Into the screws goes Velocity. Momentum is back out. Oh, and a piece of color palette comes off there, and again, but a bunch of pieces come off there. Momentum landing a big shot, sending pieces of color palette flying across the box. I think one of the bots is already down, and the other one's got to go out of the arena. Momentum almost out of the arena. Spartan trying to hit him. Momentum trying almost out of the arena. Color palette doing a very good job of controlling these two bots. Velocity trying to get up. They do. Oh no. Color palette's lifter. Big hit. Velocity's sucking the screws. The bot battle resume. Velocity is out of the screws now. Something went up. Something's wrong with Velocity's drive now. But color palette losing pieces left and right. Oh, I don't know. I think Momentum could get down from the screws. That's their only hope at this point, is to see Momentum get back. Oh, but he's out of the arena now. And color palette's gonna take the win. That's a knockout. Momentum. A lot of pieces just came flying. A lot of pieces went flying in that fight. But Momentum getting stuck on the screws. Spartan just getting annihilated. Or they killed themselves pretty much. Because I don't know. They just did. I don't know. Spartan is Spartan. And Velocity just getting out controlled by Color Palette. But Color Palette losing pieces of their own too. They lost a lot of pieces in that fight. I mean, a lot of pieces. A lot of pieces went flying off of Color Palette. Color Palette. This is gonna be a long fix here, but I don't know where else these pieces go. I'll find out eventually. Escort the bots out of the arena. And now our next fight is a battle of two control bots that are pristine. We have Manipulator, a very good grappler, and sorry about the wedge, a very good wedge bot. 3, 2, 1, bot battle again. So with the wedge taking Manipulator into the wall. Whoops. So that piece of Manipulator came off. Their back stabilizer is gone. The Manipulator gets around, sorry about the wedge now. Trying to fix him up. Which they do, they picked up, sorry about the wedge. This is a perfect grab here, 10 out of 10. And they dump, sorry about the wedge, onto the screws. Is there anything that they can do right now? They're just kind of getting dropped off, they're trying to drive back. Manipulator's top arm is just trying to nudge, sorry about the wedge, over. Uh-oh, yep, that's gonna do it. Sorry about the wedge, is definitely out of the arena now. And your winner is Manipulator. Manipulator took sorry about the wedge out of the arena and wins the fight. Now we have a Flipper who just came off a massive upset of Catastrophic. And we have a full body spinner that's never really done good. We'll see who is gonna, it's one of them. If Brain Damage can stay alive and if Sky High can get another win. 3, 2, 1. With the bot battle again. Brain Damage, if they lose this, they drop to 0-2, or they drop to one and two, and a big flip from Sky High. So they might stay there. Sky High missing their flips though. Brain damage now at the center of the box, spinning up, hits the screws. Problem with those sit and spin robots. They don't show any aggression really. Oh, but they're out of the arena, and the first showcase of the pit, brain damage dropped in, and they're out. They lose that battle pretty easily. Sky High was able to outmaneuver brain damage and get them out. Now we have an 0-2 Hazard looking to stay alive here, and they're facing off against Ruckus, who's one of the best flippers. 3, 2, 1. Battle again, Hazard, another sit and spin robot that has never really done well, and they're already flipped over. Ruckus getting a big flip in, and another one into the corner. And they're out. Ruckus easily handles Hazard, and I'm pretty sure Hazard's now 0-3, which makes them eliminated. Speaking of another bot about to go 0-3, we have Reston Bricks sitting on 0-2 after a loss to brain damage and someone else. And Vertical Velocity looking to eliminate them quickly. We'll see if they can. 3, 2, 1, pop battle again. Wow. Velocity getting under. Reston Bricks very easily here, but losing a bunch of force in the process of flipping them. Reston Bricks can drive upside down, they cannot spin though. Good hit there from Velocity, or Vertical Velocity. Vertical Velocity almost getting themselves out of the arena. They cannot get Reston Bricks out of the arena right now. A piece of Velocity just came off. This could be bad. Velocity's flipper is slowly getting dismantled. And now Velocity realizes there's screws exist, and there can be a very easy exit for Reston Bricks. The screws coming undone a little bit. Velocity just up there, trying to get Reston Bricks out. Oh my goodness! Reston Bricks has just disintegrated. They lost their top half. Yep, and that's the fight. Reston Bricks just disintegrated, and that will be the last we probably will ever see at this spot. Because Reston Bricks, they're out of season 2, and I doubt they're qualifying for season 3. Because, well, yeah, that bot is 0-2. They've only won one fight ever in their total of 6, which is definitely probably going to kick them out of the next season. Not a good bot. Okay, well, a very fun fight up next. We have Little League getting all 6 of their robots into the box. I don't know why there's 6 of them, or how there's even 6 of them, but I guess there is. Little League has Shallow, the Tire Drone, Hugs and Kisses, the Big Wedge, Talon, the Big Vert, Gear Down for What, the Gear kind of weapon, Vertical 101, another Vertical, and we have Y, because that kind of resembles their team. No one knows why. And they're facing off against Blindside. Blindside. This matchup kind of reminds me of when Son of Moyachi fought the Creepy Crawlies. So let's see if Blindside can create that fight. 3, 2, 1. Bot battle again. Blindside up to speed. Bringing in the wedge to stop that weapon. It's working beautifully. It's deflecting Blindside amazingly. But a piece of the weapon's already come off. Blindside already almost on their heads. And they are already out. It only took 2 of the 6 bots to take Blindside out. But I think they want more. They're trying to bring Blindside back. Get him back from the dead. The Screws picking up on Blindside. Maybe they will get him out or get him back up. Oh no, maybe they want him out of the arena, I think that is. And he's out. Blindside is out of here. A very anticlimactic fight. I thought I was going to see little bots go flying all over the place. But Hugs and Kisses Wedge was able to perfectly deflect Blindside's weapon. And he was propped up. And then Shallow came in for the KO. 4 of the bots were not even able to step out of their square, and the fight was already over. So Little League moves on. They're now 2-1, and Blindside not looking too good. All right, now our second to last fight, our third to last fight. Artemis and Argon, 2 unsuccessful vertical spinners. Artemis is already 0-2. And if they lose, they will probably also be eliminated. As last season, they went 2-1, or 1-2, got into the Desperado and lost. Argon, I'm pretty sure they're not on the verge of elimination, but they shouldn't really lose to Artemis because this bot is a disappointment. 3, 2, 1. Bot battle again. Artemis keeping that vertical spinner speed. So is Argon. A big hit from Argon, toppling Artemis over for Artemis self-rights. They're back in action. Now Artemis on their side. They were able to self-right again due to luckily the Screws were right there to help them. But these hits are not working out for them. Argon's now able to kind of pick away at pieces. A piece of the fork comes off, a piece of the self-righter comes off. But luckily that one self-righter is still able to get Artemis back up. Big hit from Artemis, or big hit from Argon. Surprised Artemis is even still alive here, but they're definitely getting lucky with that self-righter placement. As that is once again able to help himself right. If he falls the other way though, or loses that other self-righter, he's done for. He didn't flip over that time. Shocker. Oh no. Blocked the piece of Symboling flying. So Argon is chipping away piece by piece. A fork gone. I think Artemis is going to leave him. Because they've won the fight. Or Argon is going to leave him because they've won the fight. Artemis is stranded on his side. And there's a tap out from Artemis, and your winner is Argon. Artemis, I guess, obviously, tapping out in that fight. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't. You're getting absolutely destroyed. If I was Artemis, I would tap out too. Well, if I was Artemis, I would retire. Because this bot is just not working. It doesn't self-right from its side very well. It's just very inconsistent. Overall, not a very good bot. Argon takes advantage of these downsides and eliminates Artemis from the tournament. Alright, next up we have now our second to last fight. We have the upset king of Shuriken. Shuriken won their first fight in the already eliminated Icebreaker and won his second fight against the king of the old king of horizontals, Eclipse. And they beat them with relative ease. Now they're fighting the control king of Contradiction. Contradiction is a very good control bot, able to easily eliminate or throw bots up on the Screws and take them out. Contradiction lost their most recent fight, I'm pretty sure. We'll see if they can win this fight. 3, 2, 1. Bot out again. Shuriken now up to speed. Oh, a big piece of Contradiction's wedge has come off. That helps Contradiction's wedge stay on. Oh, another big piece of that wedge is gone. Shuriken's blade is at the perfect height. Start chopping away at Contradiction's top part of the wedge. But now, Shuriken is stuck. The Screws are coming undone again. Contradiction is gonna get around, start controlling them. I don't know why the hell these pieces are here. That wedge is still working well even without those pieces. Big hit. Shuriken now in the wall again. Oh, and a piece of Contradiction's wedge has come off again. That wedge is now very crooked. That is never good when you're fighting a horizontal spinner to lose your wedge. The Shuriken cannot self-right, so Contradiction is able to flip Shuriken over before. Shuriken escapes. Contradiction now. There goes the wedge! And there goes the wedge. Contradiction's wedge is gone now. Shuriken just needs to line up more big hits like that. The Contradiction's two little plates are apparently helping them a lot. Stay on top of Eclipse, and Eclipse now Contradiction stuck up in a huge hit, and Contradiction splits into a million pieces. What a hit from Eclipse, or not Eclipse, what a hit from Shuriken, just splitting Contradiction into a bunch of pieces. Contradiction, I don't know how they're going to repair themselves from it. Well, I guess you're watching it, but Contradiction just got detonated by Eclipse. Or Shuriken, not Eclipse. Shuriken just detonated Contradiction. Contradiction, they got stuck, and Eclipse, and Shuriken saw that as an opportunity, and they took their chances, and they blew Contradiction apart. What a fight from both bots. Contradiction was able to survive for long, up until, well, they died. Alright, now we have our main event, two king of horizontal spinners. The old king, Eclipse, back with a new and improved bot. They have a thicker weapon mount, a new self-righter, and their horizontal spinner is much stronger. And then we have Catastrophic, who was upset in their last fight by Sky High, which was a really surprising upset. And we have, so both of these bots were up, both fell to an upset. Let's see who will advance to 2-1. 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin. Eclipse and Catastrophic up to speed. Big hit, sending Catastrophic into the screws. Eclipse's weapon is stopped here. Oh, it's back up, I think. It's slowing down a lot faster than it usually does. That's never a good sign if you're a horizontal spinner. Something might be wrong up there with Eclipse. There goes the self-righter. Maybe it was the self-righter that was wrong, because now Eclipse is spinning just fine. Big hit there. Both of these horizontal spinners still clashing. Pieces, oh no! Eclipse's weapon breaks and it comes off of the mount. Catastrophic definitely wins that. The second place finisher, the runner-up, is just getting destroyed by the full body spinner of Catastrophic. And that is going to be the fight as Eclipse is just destroyed by Catastrophic. Pieces of Eclipse are all over the box, and not one piece of Catastrophic came off. Catastrophic once again proving that they are the most durable full body spinner, or most durable spinner in general. I've never seen a piece of Catastrophic come off, or only once actually, but it's happened before. Not often. Catastrophic will take their win, and that'll put them at 2-1. And Eclipse, despite all of those upgrades, they still drop down to 0-2, or sorry, 1-2. And that's not a good spot to be if you're the second place finisher, because the selection committee does not care about how you finished last season. They only care about how you finished this season. So that will conclude this episode, and see you guys all in episode 9, which we will see our first bot go to 4-0. Who will it be? I don't know. It'll be one of them though. Goodbye.